Your 2016 Southern Conference champions return to the court, led by SoCon Coach of the Year, Matt McCall.
And it's over. Mocs win a Southern Conference championship.
I'm so happy for these players, man. They've been through a lot. I couldn't be more proud of this team, and they deserve it.
Chattanooga is home to 11 SoCon regular season titles and 11 tournament championships.
Everything that's happened, the success that we've had this year is because of their togetherness and connectedness, and they deserve everything they get.
It's basketball season in Chattanooga. Welcome to Inside Chattanooga Basketball, hosted by head coach Matt McCall and the voice of the Mocs, Jim Reynolds. Inside Chattanooga Basketball is sponsored by Allegra, 24-hour relief from indoor and outdoor allergies. Coca-Cola, Chattanooga Coca-Cola Bottling Company, the world's largest Coca-Cola bottler. FSG Bank, a division of Atlantic Capital. Proud to be the official bank of UTC Athletics.
Welcome to Inside Chattanooga Basketball. I'm Jim Reynolds. On the program today, we're going to focus on the winter sports, obviously. Take a look at UTC Wrestling. Wrestling team doing well. Big doubleheader Saturday, taking on both Davidson and Campbell in wrestling. And as far as men's basketball is concerned, their biggest rival, East Tennessee State, looms on the horizon. Mocs taking on the Bucks Saturday afternoon, 4 o'clock at Freedom Hall in Johnson City. UTC's 10-game home court winning streak came to an end Thursday night. Mocs lose to the VMI Keydets for the first time since 1979 in Chattanooga. Highlights of that game, preview of the game with East Tennessee State, that and more when Inside Chattanooga Basketball returns right after this.
This segment of Inside Chattanooga Basketball is sponsored by Coca-Cola, Chattanooga Coca-Cola Bottling Company, the world's largest Coca-Cola bottler.
In the paint to Trey McClain. Back on the perimeter it goes. Burrows, Cook drives, goes up, one-hander off the glass, and good. JVC with a basket, 2-0 lead for Chattanooga at the night zone defense for Samford. Pryor pump fakes and doesn't shoot. Far side McClain, he does. Three-pointer on the way, and good. Three-pointer Trey McClain, and it's a 5-2 to Burrows Cook. Passes up a three, drives in the lane, stop his one-hander, rolls around, no good. And the tip in, follow up by Toyo is good for 2. 7 back to Chapman. Ronnie Chapman drives to Pryor. Pump fake Pryor. Pryor puts it up and hits the 3. Greg Pryor, more of a factor from three-point range. Jones against Wyatt Walker. Turnaround one-hander short, no good. Another rebound for Toyo. Toyo tries to go up and under. Hook shot up and in. Toyo's second basket. Operating inside for Chapman and company. Break the press. Inside, great feed by Rodney Chapman into Justin Toyo, who throws it down. Once the Mocs beat the press, they gives the outlet pass to Greg Pryor. Pryor at the 2, Chapman at the 1 right now. Three-pointer from the corner on the way, and good. Trey McClain with a 3, and Samford head coach Scott Padgett feels it slipping away. Mocs off to a 17-5 and was unavailable last Saturday. UTC's last win against Mercer. Backdoor inside. Massenberg flips it inside to Dixon. Ball does a 360 before it falls through. Another very nice. Chapman brings it down the floor in a hurry. Sees a screen, goes all the way, no good. And the layup, the follow-up. Chapman's shot was no good, but Massenberg followed it up. Foreman near side, back to Pryor out in front. He'll launch the 3 and make the 3. Mocs still perfect from three-point range. Casey Jones with a rebound. Jones baseball pass to Foreman. He'll try the 3 and make it. The freshman from Kingsport, Tennessee.
Already the lead for Chattanooga.
Samford
trailed by as many as 19 early. Here's McLean, beautiful move in the paint by Trey McLean. Mox will see VMI at home on Wednesday night. Jonathan Burris-Cook, middle of the lane, gets it to fall.
Obviously, but sometimes there's just a guy that you want to make him against.
Jones. The senior, Casey Jones.
Second half started, and I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't return until 10-minute mark, depending on how close his team can keep it.
McLean's three rims out. There's the follow by Jones. Make that 601 career rebound.
Boy, that zone at times for Samford looks great, and then at other times like that, it just gets beaten.
Trey McLean underneath for the Mox.
Oh, this is a different lineup now. So Sharkey's in there, so is Chambers.
London had it tapped away. McLean to save it. The feed to Dixon and Nat Dixon.
Hard to get into this game. And you give Chattanooga an easy 10-point advantage again.
Foreman's three, good. Mikhail Foreman.
Boy, Mikhail Foreman, he high-fived the people.
And again, 58-48.
Boy, it's a tough night when you got to make threes to get within 10.
Mikhail Foreman again and again. Oh. Boyo working against Walker. McLean. The Southern Conference's preseason player.
Nice dribble out. He realized there was no advantage to driving the lane and taking the shot that early.
Pryor, the no-look. Boyo with a jam. Lead is at 6. Here's McLean, the turnaround. The follow, the basket and the foul for Trey McLean. 66, 3 minutes to go. Mox with the lead, they have the basketball.
Boy, Sharkey, if Scott Padgett's there long enough, we're going to see a gray beard in 3 more years because this kid can the mark.
Mox win it, 82-78. Chattanooga improves to 15-4 on the season.
There's nothing more exciting than watching the Mox win. It's the result of teamwork and effort. At FSG Bank, we help our clients reach their financial goals. We have an experienced team of bankers who can help you, whether it's your personal finances or your business. FSG Bank is proud to be the official bank of UTC Athletics. Bank in the right direction. Bank with FSG.
Honoring all-around excellence in men's and women's collegiate competition. Every division, every sport, the Learfield Directors Cup. The prestigious award continues its reign as the crowning achievement in college athletics. To follow your favorite team, like us on Facebook, find us online and on Twitter. The Learfield Directors Cup.
This segment of Inside Chattanooga Basketball is sponsored by Coca-Cola, Chattanooga Coca-Cola Bottling Company, the world's largest Coca-Cola bottler.
This has been a unique year for us. We made some decisions at the start of the year that we knew were going to be tough to swallow, and redshirting Scotty Boykin, who's a senior at 197, ranked top 10 in the country, Mike McGrath, who's a senior, ranked in the top 20 at 149. Those decisions are tough, but I think they were the best decision for our program. So we knew coming in, when you take two guys of that caliber out of a lineup of 10, that we had our work cut out for us. But I think that we've managed that well over the past few months. We've probably taken some losses that we didn't like, but I think we've continued to see growth. Our guys have not put their head down at all, and so I think the guys that we have that are really tough are wrestling well, and we're showing progress, and I think we're hitting our stride at the right time, and I think this could be, from a postseason standpoint, this could be the most exciting year for me in my tenure at Chattanooga. As we roll into these next few weeks, there's obviously some big matches coming up this weekend with Davidson and Campbell. Campbell's a team that's wrestling really well, has knocked off some good teams. We got to be on our A game. We got to show up to compete this weekend. If we do, I think we'll be fine. Then the following weekend, we go right into Gardner-Webb and App State, which were the two teams that tied with us for the conference dual meet championship last year. So that's going to be two big matches. that weekend. Then we come back home the following weekend with senior night. It's getting close to the end now, so it's about being healthy. It's about feeling emotionally good, continuing to train hard, but also keeping in mind that, just having our guys in the right place mentally and emotionally, I think, is critical right now as we head in to the closing stretch of the season.
This segment of Inside Chattanooga Basketball is sponsored by FSG Bank, a division of Atlantic Capital, proud to be the official bank of UTC Athletics.
On the baseline to Toyo. Toyo back out in front. Inside it goes Casey Jones. Pump fake, reverse layup off the glass, up and in. Good start, Casey Jones. Good start for the Mocs. 2-0 lead for Chattanooga. You pick right here, gives the pass to Trey McClain. Burrows Cook on the drive, goes all the way. His layup up and in. Jonathan Burrows Cook for two. Greg Pryor for Chattanooga. Pryor to McClain, top of the key. Back to Greg Pryor. Pump fake, drives the lane, runner on the way, and good. Rolled around and fell through for Greg Pryor. 11-7. Might go about 2 minutes wingspan. Wouldn't let him throw that interior pass. On front is Dixon. Matt Dixon for Chattanooga to Chapman. Chapman brings it back out in front. Mocs down 4, 11-7. Rodney Chapman on the dribble. Wait for someone to move right now. Trey McClain works his way to the wing far side. Dixon gets the pass on the high post. Floats the pass into McClain. Shot clock at 8. Justin Toyo with a double team. Back to McClain. Back to Pryor. 3 on the way and good. Perfect swish, Greg Pryor. Mocs moved it around well. 13-21 to play in the half. McClain had a screen, didn't utilize it. Greg Pryor, wing far side. Drives in the baseline. Stops, pops, jumper good. And Greg Pryor, Mocs needing some points. Gives UTC their second lead of the night. Mocs on back the other way, trailing it by 1. Greg Pryor for Chattanooga. Open look, jumper the way and good. Greg Pryor, hot hand, he's got 10. And UTC regains a lead at the Rodney Chapman out front. Chapman to Nat Dixon in the paint to McKinley London. But London operates inside. Little short one-hander is good. He got a bump inside and then put it up and in. Mocs back on top, 17-16. Peterson, a scoring machine, has 9 points in about 11 minutes. Mocs go back the other way. And McKinley London jams one down. Mocs set it up. Mikhail Foreman to Burrows Cook on the perimeter. Burrows Cook stops on the double team. Bounce pass into Toyo. Got his man on the hip, and that means slam dunk time for Justin Toyo. 23-20. Mocs by 3. Burrows Cook again inside. Reverse layup by Trey McClain is good. Burrows Cook broke down the defense. Casey Jones will penetrate. Tries to give it to Toyo. Does so. Pump fake off the glass. Second field goal for Justin Toyo. Going there is Rich. Adrian Rich against stolen away. Coasting down the floor. Jonathan Burrows Cook with the jam. Like a good defensive back, just anticipated, tapped it away, regained the possession. London drives in the lane, stops, fires, one-hander is good. Greg Pryor, 2 more. He's got a dozen. 2:29 to play in the half. Little mojo back. Casey Jones drives in the lane, stops, pumps. Far side, Mikhail Foreman, 3-pointer is good. That's a start. Mikhail Foreman for 3. It's the VMI zone. Out front, McClain will fire the 3 and make the 3. Trey McClain, second field goal of the half for Chattanooga. 12:35 left, 1 remaining. 51-41, 10-point lead for the Keydets inside McClain, and gets that little floater to go from 4 feet away. No good. Rebound, Trey McClain. McClain drives it in the paint. One-hander is good. McClain counters. for Chattanooga. 6:10 left to play in a VMI 13-point lead. Pryor has control out front. Greg Pryor for Chattanooga. Pryor on the dribble, bounce pass, Casey Jones, pump fake underneath, Toyle dunk. Toyle with his first field goal of the second half. Nice interior pass. That's inside. Mox with a block, Jones with a steal. Casey Jones back the other way. Drives in the lane, runner on the way, grabs his own rebound again, off the glass and scores. Jones only his second field goal of the night. Under Peterson, tapped away from him momentarily, and that marks the end of the game. VMI with a win over Chattanooga, 80-64. Welcome back to Inside Chattanooga Basketball. I'm Jim Reynolds, joined by head basketball coach Matt McCall. And UTC trying to get back on the winning track won't be easy. On the road Saturday, taking on East Tennessee State. Mocs were perfect at home. The key word, I guess, were losing to VMI. And VMI just outplayed Chattanooga and played awfully well.
Yeah, no question. Not a lot of resistance there defensively in the second half at all. QJ Peterson was electric. He was unbelievable. He had 40 in the game, and we had no answer for him. And when you give up that high a percentage and that many points, 50 points in a single half for a team that's supposed to be really good defensively, it's hard to win. It's hard to win that way and turn it over 23 times. So, arguably one of our worst performances since I've been here, and it stings and it hurts. But the one thing about basketball is you got to move on to the next one, and the next game's coming really fast. So we got to look at ourselves right now and see where we can get better and get prepared for this next game because it's going to be a battle.
In the VMI game, you had like a 7-point lead with about 3 minutes to play in the half. It's shooting well in the first half, and then all of a sudden it's halftime, and the lead's only 2.
Yeah, I thought we played the game really selfish. I didn't think we played the game for each other. I thought we got a little bit 3 happy there in the second half as well. And you keep thinking there's going to be a run, you're going to bust it open. This is what's going to happen. This is what's supposed to happen. But VMI wants to win the game too. They want to win the game, and they definitely wanted win the game worse than we did, and that's why we're on the short end of the stick, no question.
VMI hadn't won a road game. You guys hadn't lost a home game. Sometimes it's hard to figure that. You're much smarter than I am, but I can't figure this one out.
Well, I think, listen, you got to give them a lot of credit. I think that we were trying to get through the game, and they wanted the game. And when you've been hardened and calloused and been through a lot as a program, over the last couple of years, you can still fight and scratch and claw and work for everything you get, and that's what they did. And we weren't ready for the competitive battle that it was. And we got to take a long, hard look at ourselves right now because this one's on us. And give them credit for how they played, but this one's completely on us, and we need to get better, no question about it.
One thing about the Mocs have not been a team where turnovers have been a big issue this year, but turned it over 23 times against VMI in a variety of ways, I think, but a lot of times in the interior.
Complete lack of focus, JR, in the game. Again, trying to just get through. We didn't play the game the right way. When you turn it over at that rate, that just shows me that you're not focused on the right things. And again, it goes back to the defensive end of the floor. Even with that being said, we gave up 50 points in the second half. If we would have locked in and got stops on defense, we could have still found a way to win the game offensively with how bad we played on offense. And we didn't do that. We had no resistance defensively, and guy goes for 40 points, and every time we seemed to cut into the lead, he made another one. So got to get better there and understand that this one's on us, and it stings, it hurts, and hopefully we can learn from it.
This team has reacted well to other setbacks throughout the year, the last couple of years, yes?
Yeah, no question. But last year and this year, and the games are in the past. They're in the past for a reason. So we got our teeth set in. So we'll see how we respond here going into a very difficult place to play against a very good team on Saturday.
I was going to say, that will be a unique atmosphere, I think, at Freedom Hall. Do you tell them to just block those things out or feed off the crowd or just focus on what you need to do?
We got to focus on the things we can control in the game. We got to focus on getting stops, and that's the biggest thing. And, focus on our job. We didn't do our job tonight. And in order to win a game of this magnitude up there at their place, you're going to have to do your job well. And we'll have to make sure that we know what's coming and we know what we're doing defensively and really put our focus on that end of the floor.
Tough game Saturday, UTC at Freedom Hall to take on East Tennessee State. That's a 4 o'clock tip-off on Saturday afternoon. For head coach Matt McCall, I'm Jim Reynolds on Inside Chattanooga Basketball.
Inside Chattanooga Basketball has been brought to you by Allegra, 24-hour relief from indoor and outdoor allergies. Coca-Cola, Chattanooga Coca-Cola Bottling Company, the world's largest Coca-Cola bottler. FSG Bank, a division of Atlantic Capital. Proud to be the official bank of UTC Athletics.